Hello everyone, my name is Sourdipto Ghosh, first semester pursuing mechanical engineering from NITRR. I am making this video as the first project of communication skills lab. First of all, I would like to thank our HOD, Dr. Anup Kumar Tiwari sir, for giving me such a great opportunity. Now, coming on to our first of the 10 questions based on self-introspection. Am I using my time wisely? Reflecting on this question, I often find myself caught in a whirlwind of thoughts and emotions. Time is an invaluable resource. It slips through our fingers like grains of sand, leaving us wondering if we have made the most of it. I often find myself caught in the trap of procrastination, a seemingly harmless habit that can lead to mountains of undone tasks. The allure of distractions, whether it's scrolling through social media or binge watching shows, is undeniable. Yet, when I look back at the end of the day, I am often left with a sense of guilt and unfulfillment. However, there are moments when I feel a deep sense of satisfaction, when I have accomplished a goal, learned something new, or spent quality time with my loved ones. I know I have used my time wisely. These moments remind me that it's not just about productivity, but also about finding joy and fulfillment in the present. It's a constant struggle to balance the demands of work, relationships, and personal growth. But I have come to realize that the key lies in mindfulness and intentionality. By being present in the moment, setting clear priorities, and practicing self care, I can make conscious choices about how I spend my day. Ultimately, the question of whether I am spending my time wisely is a personal one. It depends from person to person. Nonetheless, it's a journey of self discovery, trial and error, and continuous learning. As I navigate the complexities of life, I strive to be mindful of my choices and make the most of every moment. Now, coming on to our second question, am I taking anything for granted? The question of whether I am taking anything for granted is one that I often find myself pondering upon. In the hustle and bustle of daily busy life, it's become so easy to be focused on the future and the past that we forget to appreciate the present moment. Reflecting on my life, I realize that there are countless blessings that I often overlook. The simple act of waking up each morning, breathing fresh air, and having a roof over my head is something that many people around the world can only dream of. Yet, I often take these things for granted. I have also become aware of how fortunate I am to have loving relationships with my family and friends. The support and encouragement that they provided me have shaped me who I am today, and I am really grateful for their presence in my life. However, in the pursuit of success and personal goals, I sometimes feel that I neglect to nurture the relationships as much as I should. In general, to material possession and relationships, I have also realized that I take my health for granted. When I am feeling well, it's easy to forget how precious good health is. It's only when I experience illness or injury that I appreciate the importance of taking good care of my body. As I continue to grow and evolve, I am committed to being more mindful and be appreciative of the things that I have in my life. By cultivating gratitude and living in the present moment, I hope to avoid taking things for granted and make sure to make the most of every opportunity that comes to my way. Coming on to my next question, am I employing a healthy perspective? Reflecting on my perspective, I find myself grappling with a complex interplay of thoughts and emotions. A healthy perspective, I believe, is the one that is balanced, optimistic, and grounded in reality. However, it's not always easy to maintain a positive outlook of life, especially in the face of challenges of daily life. I often find myself caught in the trap of negative thinking, dwelling on past mistakes, or worrying about the future certainties, things which are really not in my control. These thoughts can cast a shadow over my present moment, making it difficult to appreciate the good things in my life. However, I have come to realize that this mindset is not only harmful but also really unproductive. A healthier perspective involves cultivating gratitude, mindfulness, and self compassion. By focusing on the positive aspects of my life, I can shift my attention away from the negativity and find more joy and fulfillment. Mindfulness helps me stay within present moment, reducing stress and anxiety, and self compassion allows me to treat myself with kindness and understanding even when I make the mistakes. It's important to remember that a healthy perspective doesn't mean ignoring the challenges we face. Rather, it's about finding a way to navigate them with resilience and hope. By developing a more positive and balanced outlook of life, I can better cope with adversity and live a more fulfilling life. Our next question is that, am I living true to myself? The question of whether I am living true to myself is a profound one that has occupied my thoughts for many years. It's a journey of self discovery, a process of peeling back the layers of societal expectations and societal influences. To uncover the authentic core of who I am often found myself caught in the trap of trying to conform to the expectations of others. Whether it was striving for academic success or whether it was pursuing a career path that truly didn't align with my passions. I have sometimes sacrificed my own needs and desires in an effort to please others. However, as I have gained more self awareness, I have come to realize that living a life that is not true to myself is ultimately unsatisfying and unfulfilling. It's like wearing a mask to please others and to pretend to be someone that I am not. To live true to myself, I need to be honest with myself about my values, beliefs, moral codes, ethics, desires, aims, or goals. I need to be willing to take risks and step outside of my comfort zone. I need to prioritize my own needs and well being without feeling guilty or selfish. It's a journey that is constantly evolving with new challenges and opportunities arising along the way. But by staying true to myself, I believe I can live a more authentic, fulfilling, and meaningful life. Coming on to the next question, am I waking up in the morning ready to take on the day? This question has been a recurring theme in my life, a parameter of my overall well being. There are mornings when I leap out of bed, brimming with energy and enthusiasm. These mornings are a gift, a testament to a healthy mind and body. Yet, there are other mornings when I find myself dragging my feet, feeling heavy and unmotivated. These days can be a challenge, a test of my resilience and determination. Reflecting on these experiences, I have come to realize that my morning mindset is influenced by a variety of factors, including my sleep quality, stress levels, overall health. When I prioritize self care, get enough rest, and manage stress effectively, I am more likely to wake up feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day. However, even on days when I don't feel particularly energized, I have learned that it's important to cultivate a positive mindset. By focusing on gratitude, setting realistic goals, and practicing self compassion, I can create a more favorable starting point for the day. I believe that ultimately everyone has bad days, but what differentiates between individuals is their mindset. Ultimately, whether I wake up ready to take on the days is the reflection of my overall well being. While nurturing my physical, mental, and emotional health, I can increase the likelihood of experiencing more positive and productive mornings. Coming on to the next question, am I thinking negative thoughts before I fall asleep? The question of whether I am thinking negative thoughts before I fall asleep is one that I have often pondered upon. Sleep is a crucial aspect of our well being and which can be significantly impacted by our nighttime thoughts. I have noticed that on days when I am stressed or anxious, my mind tends to race with negative thoughts as I am trying to drift off to sleep. It's extremely difficult to sleep with those thoughts in your head. These thoughts can be anything from worries about work to fears about the future. They can keep us awake for hours, leaving me feeling exhausted and irritable for the next day. However, I have also learned that by practicing mindfulness and relaxation techniques, I can improve the quality of my sleep and reduce the occurrence of negative thoughts. Techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, and progressive muscle relaxation can help me calm my mind and prepare it for the rest. Talking to my loved ones, friends, and family can also contribute to a positive thought process before going to sleep. It's important to recognize that negative thoughts are a normal part of the human experiences. Everyone has them. However, by developing healthy coping mechanisms and cultivating a positive mindset, I can minimize the impact on my sleep and overall well being. Coming on to the next question, am I putting enough efforts into my relationships? Reflecting on my relationships, I find myself grappling with the question of whether I am investing enough time, energy, and effort into it or not. A healthy relationship requires constant nurturing and attention, and it's easy to fall into a routine where we take our loved ones for granted. I have often found myself caught in the demands of work, hobbies, and other obligations, leaving little to no quality time with them. While it's equally important to have individual interests, it's equally important to make time for shared experiences as well. Some days it becomes extremely difficult for me to spend time with the ones with whom I share special bonds. I have also become aware of the importance of open communication and active listening. It's easy to assume that people know what we are thinking of or feeling, but expressing our needs and concerns openly is essential for a strong and healthy relationship. Additionally, I have realized that acts of kindness and appreciation can go a long way in strengthening a bond. Small gestures such as cooking a favorite meal, surprising them with a gift, or simply even offering them a listening ear in their times of distress can make a huge difference. Ultimately, the question of whether I am putting enough efforts into my relationships is a personal one. It depends from person to person, and it also depends on the need of another person. It requires self reflection, open communication, and a willingness to make changes. By prioritizing my relationships with my loved ones over other things and investing time and energy into it, I can foster a deeper connection and create a more fulfilling partnership. Coming on to our next question, am I taking enough care of myself physically? Reflecting on my physical well being, I often find myself grappling with a mix of emotions. While I am aware of the importance of self care, I often find myself falling short of it. In this area, I have found myself neglecting my physical health in pursuit of other goals such as academic success and responsibilities. Whether it's workout, eating unhealthy food, or staying up late, I have made choices that have taken a toll on my body. However, I have also realized that taking care of myself physically is not just about vanity or appearance. It's about having the energy and stamina to pursue my passions, meet my obligations, and enjoy life to the fullest. By prioritizing my physical health, I have noticed a significant improvement in my overall well being. I have more energy, I feel stronger, and I am less prone to illness. I have become more prone to positive thoughts. I am also able to cope better with stress and bounce back from challenges. Taking care of myself physically doesn't have to be complicated or time consuming as it seems. It can be as simple as getting enough sleep, eating a healthy diet, and engaging in regular exercise. Even small changes can make a big difference in our overall well being. As I continue to prioritize my physical health, I am committed to make sustainable lifestyle changes. I am learning to listen to my body's needs, set realistic goals, and celebrate my progress by taking care of myself physically. I am investing in my future and creating a healthier, happier life. Coming on to my second question, am I letting matters that are out of my control stress me out? Reflecting on my daily experiences, I have realized that I often find myself caught up in the worrying about things that are beyond my control. These worries can range from global events to personal situations that I have actually no influence over. It's easy to get caught up in the negativity of the world, but dwelling on these matters only serves to increase stress and anxiety. But focusing on the things that I can control, I can reduce my stress level and improve my overall well being. One of the most effective strategies for maintaining stress is to practice mindfulness. By being present in the moment, I can focus on my breath and let go of worries about future or regrets of the past. We cannot see the future nor we can change the past. So why not focus on the present? Additionally, engaging in activities that I enjoy can help me relax and de-stress. Whether it's spending time in nature, exercising, or pursuing a hobby, finding healthy outlets for stress can make a significant difference. It's important to remember that worrying about things that are out of my control is a waste of energy. By shifting my focus to all the things that I can influence, I can live a more peaceful and fulfilling life. So why to drain all of my energy on the ifs and buts of life, and why not invest it in seeing the beauty that life brings along with itself? And coming on to my last question, am I achieving the goals that I have set for myself? Reflecting on my progress towards my goal, I find myself grappling with a mix of satisfaction as well as self-doubt. While I have made strides in certain areas, I have also fallen short in others. It's important to acknowledge that achieving goals is a journey, not a destination. There will be setbacks and challenges along the way, but it's crucial to maintain a positive perspective and keep moving forward. Achieving the goal not only means achieving academic or material success, but also means achieving a healthy relationship with our loved ones, healthy mind and body. One of the most significant obstacles I have faced is procrastination. It's very easy to get sidetracked by distraction or to convince myself that I have plenty of time to complete a task, however less the time might be. However, I have come to realize that procrastination only leads to stress and unfulfilled goals. To overcome procrastination, I have implemented strategies such as breaking down large tasks into smaller ones, more manageable steps. I have also created a particularly structured schedule and prioritized my tasks based on importance and urgency. Another challenge I have encountered is setting unrealistic expectations. When I set goals that are too high or too vague, it's easy to become discouraged when I don't achieve them immediately. It's important to set realistic and achievable goals that align with my values and priorities. By setting clear goals, overcoming procrastination, and maintaining a positive mindset, I am making progress towards achieving my aspirations. While there may be setbacks along the way, I am committed to stay focused or persevere. In the end, I hope that if I am able to bring all these changes in my life, it will be a lot more smoother than it is now. Thank you.